So, South African musical sensation and former member of the group Black Motion, Murdah, has unveiled his latest album titled Asante. So, this, he says, is a project that holds a special significance because it is, of course, dedicated to his daughter, Asante. So the album was strategically released on Asante's birthday. I mean, who doesn't want a dad like that? And of course, making it a double celebration for the artist. Now, the album boasts a rich track list featuring collaborations with several renowned artists. Most notably, of course, tracks like Only God sees Morda teaming up with his wife, DJ Zinhle, while Burning Bush features award-winning maskandi music legend iiHashi Elimhlophe. And other songs like Shuba, Resistance, they all showcase the diverse range of talents that have contributed to this album. So we are joined now here in studio, Friday Vibes, Morda and Ihhashi Elimhlophe. Gentlemen, what an absolute pleasure to have both of you with us here this morning.
Thank you so much.
And in case you didn't know, Ubaba is Vusiwe V, you know, Vivacious V. That's her dad. But we'll talk more about all of these things. But right now, let's focus on the album. Morda, let's start. You know, where did the inspiration come from?
It started when I be like a father to a beautiful daughter, and then music has been my calling, and then also I rebranded. So while I was rebranding, I spent like a lot of time with my daughter, and I was like, this is the beginning. And then I commit to myself that, okay, each and every year I'll release an album for her. So
every year?
Every year.
What a lucky girl. But you know, talking about the rebranding, I actually called Vusiwe, and I'm like, Vusiwe? Morda, the spelling, because I'm like, maybe I missed something. So there was a rebranding effort.
Yes, there was a brand effort. The reason why I used the Murdah with the 2 dots on top, it's because of the English one. It doesn't look right for the kids because it says Murdah. It still says Murdah, but it's a Dutch version of Murdah. So that's why I used that 2 dots. So it's like more people from overseas can relate to it. And then, yeah, this is not doing any harm to these young kids.
And then, of course, the idea to collaborate with Maskandi royalty to your right. You know, what gave you that brainwave?
I've been known Ubaba, like she's from Dala, Sikule, Slali Ubaba from Dala, and then I was like, why not have one of the icon a musician in my album, so that like so that I show this new generation that we have like a beautiful we are powerful when it comes to South African music. So why can't I, you know, Mkenise and I are into it, Ubaba, and then yeah.
And Ubaba is always inside, in the middle of things. Yeah, Elimhlophe, as I said, Maskandi royalty, but this is not your first collaboration of this nature, Baba.
Yeah. Ngisebenze nabantu abaningi kakhulu. Abo Oskito, ungababala abaningi abantu engisebenze nabo, Bomshaka, Jabu Khanyile, baningi kakhulu abantu engisebenze nabo abangekho kumaskandi. And ngiyacabanga ukuthi kuyinto enhle kithi thina abaculi ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi sihlanganise izinto abantu abacabanga ukuthi ngeke sihlangane. Yes.
So Baba basically saying that, you know, he has, of course, just named some of the collaborations that he has been involved in, but also saying that, you know, essentially when people look at Maskandi and, of course, other genres of music that you think won't necessarily mesh, you know, this is what he's doing and what he has been doing, and it works. It actually does work. But Baba, how do you manage to stay relevant after all these years? Because it's tough in this industry.
Yeah, thina sifike kusasenzima kakhulu. Khona manje singasho ukuthi kunzima, but kithi lesikhathi siqala ungena emculweni bekuwes. Yes, mangabe uhuzuke kakhulu, mangabe usuthinteka nje, awukuzwa kakhulu ubuhlungu. Ngoba uyazi ukuthi ubuya kuphi. La usukhona uNkulunkulu sekubeke kwenye indawo engcono kunale usuka kuyona. ngifike la eGoli ngabo 76 early kudle cishe sowethu ngihlale yonke uxoshwe ebusuku hayi kukho ukuhlupheka ngakwazi
no baba une black belt.
So yeah, it's been a tough road, you know.
Yes.
And Ubaba, and I'm paraphrasing hopelessly, also just in the interest of time. Baba saying, you know, he's come from a place in this industry, of course, where things were really, really tough, and he's gone through it all. He's seen it all, to the extent of even being chased out of accommodation all over Soweto, as he was trying to make his way when he arrived in Joburg in 1976. But really, if you look at this particular collaboration, I listened to it. It is absolutely fabulous. But I've got to ask, Upu Mam Ebony, because when you see Ubaba, there's Mam Ebony.
twins.
You are twins. You are never apart. So I suspect she's somewhere in the building.
Yes.
There she comes.
Why didn't you zoom?
You know, and I promise you, when you see the one, you see the other. This is, you know, it goes beyond just the music. It speaks to the family that people build. And what I think, you know, beautiful example of, you know, how to remain relevant. Exactly, because I'm looking at that and I'm thinking that. So it all bodes very well.
Yes.
So tell us about the song that we're going to listen to after the break.
Oh yes, the song, it's our first release. When I dropped the pre-order, I dropped the Benny Bush song featuring Ubaba and, you know, Tags and Nakona. It's a new wave called 3-Step, but some call it broken beats. So it's like we're putting on Ubaba and Ubaba now you just fucking doing so.
Yeah. Loving that. That's what the collaboration is about. You don't want to miss it. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. DJ and producer Morda, and of course Ubaba Ihhashi Elimhlophe and Mam Ebony has joined the party. So all of that coming up. You really don't want to miss this track. It is going to be all that and more.